here today in All In Studio visiting with our new best friend in the world, Charles Reed, Get Payroll. Now, I want to touch a little bit more on the whole Get Payroll thing. I mean, it sounds like what it is. It's for any business, but it's not just for small businesses. It's not just for medium business. It's not just for the giant businesses, but you can work with businesses of any size.
We can work with businesses of any size. A lot of the very big businesses, of course, take it in-house.
Well, they have in-house like they do everything.
But anything under that, we can work with. If you have one employee, or you're just a corporate, you're incorporated and you're your own employee,
right,
on up to 500 people is no problem.
And you've got a lot of, I mean, you have a lot of experience personally, but do you have any idea collectively, everybody that works would Get Payroll, a total, it's got to be?
We have over 100 years of experience.
100 years of, I wasn't going to guess that much.
Of payroll experience right in our office there.
That's a lot of experiential knowledge, as we like to say here on the show, that your clients can benefit from.
Absolutely. We know a lot of things.
You've really seen it all.
We see it all, and we see new things literally every day. The IRS has a new problem every day.
All right, so I was going to ask you that, Charles. So you've been doing this for a long time, and you seem like the type of guy, and I'm guessing your whole staff, every day you're learning. You're making sure you're not doing what you did in 1991.
Oh, God, no.
Every day you're learning on behalf of your customers, your client base, and your future clients as well.
Well, as a CPA, I'm required to take continuing professional education.
Yeah.
As FPCs and CPPs, which are qualifications under the American Payroll Association, my employees are required to take continuing education. Plus, we read the trade journals, we go to conferences, we are constantly up to speed on things. The tax law changes all the time. They just passed a new one last week. It was signed by President Trump, changing up a whole bunch of things, including the whole appeals division of the IRS has changed. So things change literally daily. Tax laws, specific things for specific companies, loopholes, literally. Congress kicks those things out regularly.
Well, I'm going to guess, too, based on what when you and I were chatting earlier, what you were saying as far as the whole IRS being understaffed and whatnot, there's a real good chance that you're more up to speed on these changes than they are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they live in a particular bubble, and they're in a particular area.
Right.
And we're all over the place. So we pick up a lot of things that if all you're doing is looking at 941s and that's all you're processing in the IRS,
right,
you don't see some of the other things that will affect that because that's not in your bailiwick.
Not in your bailiwick. That too is an accounting term. That one probably was around in 1991, though. Now that I think about it, that one might have been. All right, let me ask you this. So we have this book here. I love the title, "The Little Black Book of the Beauty Biz, Volume 1." So I'm guessing this was written specifically about the beauty business, but for any businesses in general, you can get some scoop out of here to help you out.
There's a lot of things for any business. We wrote this for that particular niche. My marketing manager has been in the business for 30 years, so we've gone after that particular niche. So that's what it's for, but it's the back end of the beauty business. We don't teach you how to do hair, nails, facials.
No. That's what so many people that we try to tell them when they're sitting in that chair. When you're not there, they're not there at the moment. But when we're talking to them, they know about the beauty business and the specifics. But it's this other stuff. So when they need to get a Charles or somebody else to come in, so they can focus on what they know and let the other people that know what they don't know handle that.
It's just like I had to learn about marketing when I started my own business.
Right.
Because I knew accounting and taxes and payroll.
Sure.
I didn't know marketing worth beans.
Well, but that's why you're successful. You've been doing it so long because you stick to what you know and you bring in pros to help you. You know, I'm guessing if I'm sitting at home working something with my small business and the air conditioner goes out, I promise you I'm not the guy on the roof trying to fix it. I'm on the phone calling the Charles Reed of the HVAC repair business to come out and help me. Okay, so that's one book. You wrote this book a while back. Any plans for another?
Absolutely. We have a new book that is with Jay Wiley, which is the Dummies
Dummies Guys.
The Dummies Guys. And it's going to be the Dummies Guide to Payroll for Small Business and Startups. It should be out by spring.
Really? How did you hook that up?
Well, there's nothing out there for the small businessman
to
look at. So I said, I'm going to write a book. I mean, there's one you can get from the APA for $495 that you study to get your CPP, Certified Payroll Processor. It's it's a book.
I'm the anti-Charles. I know marketing. I don't know that
Right.
stuff.
So I've written a much smaller book, 300 pages or so, that goes through what you need to know about payroll, particularly if you're starting up a business or in a small business.
Okay.
How the entity you choose affects your payroll, how you deal with the IRS, how you solve a problem, how you handle illegal aliens.
This is going to be huge.
I hope so.
I think it is going to be huge. Why? I can't believe nobody's thought of this before. But I'm so bad at this, Dutch. I'll be honest with you. When your book, your payroll book for dummies comes out, I'm still going to need the Cliff Notes version of that.
Well, beyond
So
that,
I got to bring it on down even further for this guy.
my phone number's on the book.
Oh, but boom, there you go. Your phone number is, I believe that. And there's a relatively good chance you might actually answer the phone.
There's a good chance.
And if by chance you don't, I still have over 100 years of experience that are in the vicinity
Right.
of that phone.
Most of my people no, all of my people are very good at what they do.
Sure.
But I do have more expertise. That's what I've been doing.
Right.
And so if they can't answer a question, they'll put you on hold and tell me to pick up the line. Okay? If you call ADP or Paychecks, you're never going to talk to the guy in charge.
You're never going to meet
But you call Get Payroll, you ask for Charles, I'll talk to you.
Okay, folks, that's Charles Reed, the company Get Payroll. The guy's written books. He's been personally selected to be on, is it a task force? What is it again? Your IRS committee, IRS committee for 3 years. You're in year 2.
Right.
I wonder if you'd be the first one ever to get to carry on, to crack through the term limit barrier.
Wouldn't be the first.
It wouldn't be the first. I hope you're tracking that direction.
I hope so too.
I mean, to have a guy that knows all this tax stuff and to be as personable and sweet as you are and professional, you're the unicorn in the business.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that because you can dummy it down for a guy like me, but the best part I know when it comes to time to go in and fight for me, you're not dumbing it down. You're going right at them because you know your stuff.
Absolutely.
And they know their stuff. Well, what else we got going on? We got any other books? We got. Do you do seminars and stuff?
We do a number of speeches.
Okay.
We're expanding our professional speaking engagements. We're talking to a lot of Rotary clubs in the area locally. We have our Taxing Tales stump speech, which is horror stories from the tax world.
But people like hearing those. I'm going to tell you why.
They
because
do.
it makes you realize it ain't just me.
Yeah, it's not.
It's happened to other people. Can identify with that.
And so we do that. We're doing webinars. We're doing video blogs. We have a studio at the, not one as nice as this, but we have a studio at the office that we're shooting videos on for our clients and for our potential clients around the country.
You've come a long way since '91, Charles.
Oh, it's been a long road, believe me.
You say you're not a marketing guy, you're sly. You're sly. You're sly enough to be the marketing guy, but forget that. I'm a marketing guy. Yeah, I'm sly, but I ain't smart. Because if I was smart, I'd be doing what you did. And let's face it, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
That's true.
But it ain't easy. It's easy for you.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. You've been practicing a long time.
Practice every day, and I'm getting good at it.
Well, and again, though, it looks so good on a resume that you put your name in the IRS. Said, well, yeah, we got to have this guy because he knows what he's talking about, and he's going to speak on behalf of the people that we're working for. Because let's face it, the IRS works for you, whether you think so or not.
And it's so nice because I get to meet the people. I've had lunch with Chuck Reddick, the new commissioner, twice already. In fact, I've asked him to write.
Did he expense the lunch? Do you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I've asked him to write the foreword for my new book, and he said, "Let me look at it. I've got some restrictions, but yeah, I'd like to do that." So that's the people I hang with.
Charles Reed, non-marketing guy, is a brand, everybody. He's branding himself out there through Get Payroll, through writing books, through the committees you're on, through everything you do, your webinars. I think you mentioned blog in there somewhere, seminars, the whole 9 yards. But all that packaged together, as much as that is, all comes down to one man, you, and your staff, over 100 years of experience. Wow. Thank you so much
for
coming
Bryan.
in here with us today. I have a couple of questions off the air, but we'll talk here in a sec. That's Charles Reed, everybody. You need to learn more about this guy. He's there for you and anyone you know. Take care.